A Maritime sports, we breaking the heat. Sean on the mic, pulling grails from the street. Crosby, Mick, David, Bedard on the rise. Great White North, where the legends collide. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name.
Hello and welcome to Maritime Sports Cards. This is break number 190. My name is Sean and I am super excited for tonight's break. I hope you are as well. I know it's a big night in the NHL for you Habs fans. I do appreciate if you are watching, or at least one eye on the break, one eye on the game. I do ask very politely that if you are watching live here on YouTube, please don't put the scores in chat. There are some folks that are watching tonight's break and then are going to watch the game a little after. Maybe they're recording it. So it'd be nice if you don't put the scores in chat, please, and thank you. On the docket here tonight, we've got a 6-box break. We've got brand new credentials, 25-26, also brand new SPX. These are two products released in the last 2 weeks. So pretty excited to be opening those. We're going to take a little bit of a throwback here to 24-25 SP game used. Of course, checking for a Macklin Celebrini draft day mark. That would be a big chase out of that product. Then we have the 23-24 SP Authentic. Big chase in there would be Bedard, Future Watch Auto, or Future Patch Auto, which would be even better. And then we've got 25-26 chasing after Matthew Schaefer's Young Gun. So lots on the docket here tonight. Underneath the card cam, look at that sweet pickup. Grabbed that card yesterday from a seller. It is a quad premium materials card from the Cup. Absolutely beautiful card with Carey Price, Nick Suzuki, Jeff Petrie, and Brendan Gallagher. And it is a 2 out of 2 card. So I was pretty happy to pick that one up. I will have that for sale at the next card show that I'll be at, which is happening on May 23rd. So not this Saturday, but next Saturday here in Moncton, New Brunswick. There's a card show happening there. And then I'm also at another card show in Quispamsis, New Brunswick on the 24th. Maybe some of you are at the the Montreal Expo going on this weekend. Unfortunately, I was not able to make that one. A little sad because I was actually hoping to go to that one. I'm going to miss it, but hey, it is what it is. If you're watching live here on YouTube, it's nice to see who is watching, so please say hello in chat. Got a couple names there. We got Matt, Brian, Sniper Shooter, and Mike. Welcome, and thank you for watching. Okay, let's get over to our randomized screen. Of course, this is a team random break. There are 32 teams, 32 spots, and we will do a randomization of the teams on the left and the players on the right. But before I do that, just real quick, going to do one randomization here of a left and right. And tonight, if there are any cards that have a player on the left and right side of the card, like a checklist, that will go to whoever has the team on the right-hand side. Okay, I'll randomize each of our lists here 3 times. That'll get you paired up with your team for tonight. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. So there's 1, 2, and 3 times for our list of teams. And 3 times there for our list of participants. I will also participants. A few minutes here for some trades. If you're watching live on YouTube, you're eligible to trade your team. Both participants have to be live on YouTube here tonight and agree to the trade. So we'll leave that up for just a couple of minutes. A couple big playoff games going on tonight. Of course, we've got Buffalo, Montreal, and we've got Vegas and Anaheim. Of course, the Vegas-Anaheim series could be over tonight, whereas the Montreal-Buffalo tied deadlocked at 2-2. The winner going 3-2 headed into the next break. It was a little bit of a heartbreaking loss there for Minnesota last night. I don't think that they were going to come out and beat Colorado to advance, but it would have been nice if they won last night. Up 3-0 and lost 4-3 on a heartbreaker. But that's the Avalanche for you. One heck of a talented team, just absolutely phenomenal. I do have a poll running as well, asking if the playoffs ended today, who would be the playoff MVP? Got a couple of choices up there for you. Evan willing to trade St. Louis. He's got St. Louis looking to trade away the Blues. Didn't have any Montreal Canadiens in the list, and I think that's because they've done a pretty good job of winning by committee. We got Brian P. says Ottawa's up for trade. So with the Canadiens, I mean, who would you choose? I mean, Newhook having a hell of a series, but not better than the other players that I've listed here, I don't think. Got Dobish been playing extremely well in net. And then, like I said, everybody else just by committee. Like Caulfield's doing okay. He's got a lot of power play goals. Or not Caulfield, sorry, Slafkovsky. Caulfield's doing well too, but Slafkovsky's got, I think, 4 power play goals. Might be leading the playoffs, actually, in power play goals. Oh, Brian's suggesting Ottawa for St. Louis. Evan, you up for that? Craig P. says Florida's up for trade. We're just going to give trades here a couple of minutes, then we're going to get started with tonight's break. Got Matt Boldy leading all playoff participants in points. Didn't see that coming. I mean, great player, but honestly didn't see that coming. 11 points, I think he has. Or more. I'd have to look that up. Evan says no thanks. All right, we'll give this about another 60 seconds, and then we're going to get started with the break here tonight. Anyone from the Montreal area, you go into the Expo. Curious about that. It's not near as big as the Toronto Expo, but still a lot of fun to go to. If you're in the area, I definitely recommend it. I'd say if you're within a 2 to 3 hour drive, I'd recommend it. All right, it does not look like we're getting any trades here materializing. Not a problem. I'm going to go ahead and put our names and teams up in graphic format. Give me just a second for that one. Okay, there's the graphic format there. I'm just going to put it on the next screen here as well. There we go. All right, so I got the list of teams and participants in graphic format up on the screen. I'll leave that for just one moment while everybody looks it over. And lots of news in the NHL, lots of firings and hirings. We'll talk about those throughout tonight's break. Get your thoughts on what's going on in the landscape of the NHL. Got, former players coming in and being presidents. We've got firings of coaches and GMs. A lot of retooling going on. All right, let's kick those teams up into the upper right-hand corner and get on with tonight's break. We're going to start with 25-26 Series 2. Here we go, folks. Good luck, everyone. As always, we will have some giveaways throughout the break. You just got to be watching live here on YouTube in order to win. There is no purchase necessary. All right, pack one. Here we go. Starting off with a Pink Dazzler. Pink Dazzler of Florida. We got Evan Rodriguez. We got another Florida card. If you know, you know. And a glow up there, Matt Coronado. Boomtown. Canvas there, Mackenzie Blackwood. Having a really good series. If I was going to give Colorado any sort of weakness, I would say it's their goaltending, but he's been playing really good. Encore, Seth Jarvis, Austin Matthews on the slaps, and our first young gun here, Zach Metza. Well, the poll starting to spread out a little bit more. McKinnon was the early front runner. It dropped down to 43%. Okay, we got a sizzle reel there. Connor McDavid on the portraits. And our next young gun there, Sandine Pellica. There's a decent name. I'd say in the top 10 anyway, young guns. Maybe top 5 from this year's Series 2 crop. Good evening, Peter. Good to see you. Canvas there, Jake Evans. A sizzle reel, a Draisaitl, and another young gun there, Brady Martin. Matthew Schaefer, of course, winning the Calder, pushing his card back up again. It was starting to drop down, and now it's going right back up again. We got Obi there on Let Him Cook. We've got a silver outburst there of, who is that? Jordan Martin. And we got a slaps card. Yeah, we're starting to see Schaefer's young gun dropping to about 275-ish, and it started to go back up. It's now back up around 300-ish. Got an Owen Power there on the Encore, Canvas Laferriere, and a Yuryov young gun. Yuryov. And, you know, to be honest, I think that the Schaefer young gun should be in the 2 to 250 range. When you compare like a Cale Makar young gun, that's probably where it should be, although he very well could be the next Cale Makar or better. Got a vibing there, Bobrovsky, Ryan Leonard on the portraits, and another young gun there. That's the one I cannot pronounce. I'm not even going to try. Calgary Flames. Blue Dazzler, Sean Monahan, Dylan Cousins, and a Boomtown. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's just a speckle. It's an if you know, you know. I flipped it over. I saw it looked really blank, but it's just a speckle parallel. We got an Encore there, Rodrigue and Dylan Gunther on a glow up. We have one more young gun, and hopefully a numbered card of some kind. Canvas there, Stolars. And if you know, you know, Cale Makar. And there's our last young gun, Ty Mueller. One pack left here. Box number 1 is tonight's break. If you are just joining us here tonight, please do keep the scores of the games private. Please don't put them up in chat. There are some folks that are potentially watching the break here tonight and recording the game, and they're going to go back to the game after the break. So please don't put the scores up in chat if you don't mind. We got a fluorescence there of Carter Miser. We got a Vibing and a William Eklund blow up. Did not see a numbered parallel there, which is odd. Just quickly looking back through the cards here to make sure I didn't miss one. No numbered parallel, just the silver outburst and the fluorescence. All right, that's box one in the books. Let's do our first giveaway of the night. All right, I am on a theme again tonight. I do try to do themes for the giveaways, and I'm going to do some of the hot rookies of the season. And some of those rookies became hot heading into the playoffs. Some were throughout the season. This one certainly started out at the end of the season and carried it right on into the playoffs. Our first draw here tonight will be for a Jesper Wallstedt. This is a marquee rookie. And this is the Pink Magma version. So this is a 24-25 O-Pee-Chee Platinum card. It is his rookie card. And it is the Pink Magma. And you can kind of... The camera doesn't do these kinds of cards justice. You got to see them in hand and out of the sleeve. But they're gorgeous looking cards. All you got to do in order to be eligible to win that is do !join. Follow along with what other people are doing in chat there. There is no purchase necessary, folks. If you're watching the video here live on YouTube tonight, you are eligible to win. And if you do win and you're not in the break tonight, no problem. I will send the card to you at no charge to you. So go ahead and get your entries in for that one. And that's for this Jesper Wallstedt marquee rookie Pink Magma version. Also curious, what are your thoughts on, well, let's start with the Edmonton Oilers. Firing of Chuck Knobloch. I could say I could probably, I guess we saw that coming. 3 straight years of coaching the Oilers, 3 straight exits from the playoffs, although 2 of those years going right to the Stanley Cup final. I'm not sure that his firing was necessarily warranted, but they got to try something different. And I don't know that the coach is the problem. I think more than anything, why did they not address the goaltending issue? Trading away and picking up Jari was not the answer. I don't get that. That does not fall on the coach. I gotta believe if they had a better goaltender, they would have had a much deeper run in the playoffs and a shot at the cup. So possibly a unjust firing for Knobloch. Interestingly, I did hear a stat about, of course, he was the Connor McDavid's coach in the juniors and never won a championship in the juniors with McDavid either. So I don't know if any of that plays in there. Who knows some of the backdoor politics as well that could be going on. Okay, we'll give it another 30 seconds or so for entries into the draw for this one. Again, if you're interested in winning this card, all you got to do is !join in chat. No purchase necessary. We'll do a random drawing of all those that are entering, and one lucky winner going home with that card. All right, no more entries. Our winner, Evan Melanson. Congratulations to Evan, going home with a Jesper Wallstedt marquee rookie. Evan snatching up the last spot in tonight's break. Pulling out the win on that card. Okay, here we go. Box number 2. 25-26. We'll put the teams here back in the upper right-hand corner in case you're just joining us tonight and you're not sure which team you have. Okay, box number 2. Starting off with a speckle parallel of Slaps JT Miller. Canvas Young Guns there out of Einen. And we got a Cole Caulfield Sizzle Reel. That's a cool shot. Puck, and look at his eyes in concentration. The puck's headed straight for his head. How'd you like that to be your rookie card? Canvas Young Gun. We got a Vibing. Glow up there, Dylan Strome. And our first base Young Gun, Marshall Warren. Right team, wrong player. Looking for Schaefer here tonight. Vibing. Encore there. And Kaprizov on the portraits. Well, that's a kind of interesting one. Mike Matheson, the time lapse. Vibing, and we've got a Fensor, Dominic Fensor, Young Gun. Got a Silver Outburst here. Oh, Silver Outburst, Young Gun. There we go. That's Jack Williams. Very cool. Got a Canvas Young Gun and a Silver Outburst in the same box. We will absolutely take that. And it looks like, unfortunately, there's some damage on the top of that card. Unless that's just the sleeve, but I think that's the card. I'll look at that a little bit later. Thank you, Upper Deck. We've got Nyman there on the Encore. Canvas, Middleton. And another Young Gun there, Kaplan. Hey, we got a Ben Kindle Deluxe. What a hit there for Pittsburgh, folks. Holy cow. Definitely one of the top Young Gun chases in the product. And we hit the Deluxe. Deluxe Young Gun going out to Pittsburgh Penguins. All right, finish that pack off. We got Patrick Laine and a Boomtown. There we go. Box number 1 started a little soft here tonight, but picked up and made up for it in box number 2 for sure. Got a Caulfield, Let Them Cook, a Demidov on the portraits. And we got a Z Buem. Nice name there as well on our Young Gun. Blue Dazzler, Petey. We got a Matvey Michkov on the Encore and a Thomas Harley. Canvas, Connor, Sizzle Reel, and we got a Brunick. That's 5 base Young Guns, 2 packs left. We should expect 6 base Young Guns out of a box. We've got a black and white canvas Young Gun. We got Britziak. We got and Dreisaitl on the Let Them Cook, and a Boomtown. So we got a regular canvas Young Gun. We have a black and white canvas Young Gun. We got the silver Outburst Young Gun and a deluxe Young Gun, all out of one box. A phenomenal box. Last pack here, folks. Series 2. Encore there, Leo Carlson. Got a slaps of Petey and a Young Gun there of Nystrom. What a box there, folks. Look at all these Young Guns out of one box. So we got our 6 base Young Guns, with Zeke Buell being the top one out of that grouping. We got the silver Outburst Young Gun. Unfortunately, I do think there's some damage there on the top of it. We got a black and white canvas Young Gun. We got a regular canvas Young Gun. And the big card out of that box, for sure, we got the deluxe Young Gun there of Ben Kindle, numbered 156 out of 250. We'll leave that one up on the board. Okay, I think we're going to move to SPX. Before we do that, let's do another draw here, folks. This time, again, sticking with our hot rookies that either turned it on in the playoffs or we're turning it on probably late in the season. We've got a marquee rookie here of Cutter Gauthier. This one is the Neon Yellow Surge. This is also from 24-25 Platinum. Again, this is his rookie card, and it is the Neon Yellow Surge version, or parallel. Just go ahead and do ! Join in chat for your chance to win that card. No purchase necessary. Just got to be watching live here on YouTube. Maybe while everybody is entering for that one, I am going to put here up on screen the next card show out my way in Moncton, New Brunswick. It is the Hub City Sports Card Show happening Saturday, May 23rd from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It is at the Knights of Columbus building, which is 84 Broadway Street in Moncton, and free admission, free parking as well. Lots of parking, actually. It's a really great venue for that. And there are 2 floors. There's an upstairs and downstairs. I've had some folks that have been there and said, oh, I didn't even know there was an upstairs, or I didn't know there was a downstairs. Make sure you hit up both floors. Definitely primarily a hockey card show. There are some other sports and a sprinkling of TCG in there as well. But the organizer of this event tries to keep it mainly sports because we actually have a dedicated show here in town that tends to be more TCG heavy. And so this one is definitely more sports heavy. Big show as well, the Maritime Collectible Show happening at the Moncton Coliseum this coming Sunday. So in just a couple of days. That's going to be, I think, a really big show. It's the first one of its kind that is happening at that big of a venue. And there'll be folks from all over the Maritime provinces. If you're in and around the area, that may be worth your while. I would assume that there's going to be a good selection of kind of anything collectible, including sports cards. But I think it'll be a mix of, you know, Hot Wheels and Lego and TCG and sports cards. Like I said, if you're anywhere close to the Moncton area, it's probably worth going to. That's this coming Sunday in Moncton, New Brunswick at the Moncton Coliseum. I don't know pricing or anything like that. If you Google it, you can find all that information. I will not be a vendor there, but I am hoping to get there in the afternoon. It is a long weekend here in Canada, and I am going away to a cottage, and it's supposed to be an absolutely gorgeous weekend, so I'm not sure I'm going to get back Sunday in time to make it, but I am hoping to be there. All right, another 10 seconds here, folks, for entries to win this card, and we're going to do our draw. Okay, no more entries. Our winner on that one, Sniper Shooter. Sniper, not totally familiar with your alias. I probably should be because I've seen you a lot of times watching and so on. Can you please just let me know what your name is so that I can get this card to you, please? Okay, sniper is Julian. Congratulations to Julian. All right, on to SPX. This is a product that typically I'm not a fan of. The SPX cards this year, love them. I think these are really nice looking cards, and they've done a really good job of rejigging this product. So we're gonna get 3 cards per pack with 8 cards per 8 cards per box, or sorry, 8 packs per box. And this is not what I would consider a premium product, and so normally we do not include base cards with any of our breaks. However, I will include the base cards from this product because you only get 1 base card per pack. And of course, some of the stuff that we're looking for in here is the 34.5 pound card. That's the Stanley Cup card. Those are pretty cool looking. We got the rookie holograms. We got the game films. And then there is this on the package here. Look for 1 of 1 gold rookie holograms. So that would be pretty sweet. Okay, here we go, folks. So like I said, there's only 3 cards per pack. There should be 1 base card, and there'll be an insert, and hopefully some sort of a hit card. I will include the base cards from this one with tonight's break, so I will send out the base cards from SPX, and SPX only at this point anyway. So here we are with these base cards. Like I said, these are cool. Like, they've done a really nice job on the base cards. I think these are pretty sexy. So there's Stamkos on the base. We got a numbered card here. This is 8 out of 10. All-time Hall of View of Trevor Linden. What a hit there, folks. That is gorgeous. 8 out of 10. All-time Hall of View. And it's got an auto on it. Oh, wow. I just saw the auto. Hold on. Check that out. Man, that is a huge hit. You get a 1 touch to throw that in. Let's see what's it say on the back here. Yep, congratulations. You received trading card autograph by Trevor Linden. So there we go, folks. Not a facsimile. That is an actual auto on the card, not sticker, so it's on card. Beautiful. Out of 10, Trevor Linden, all-time Hall of View. That is a banger. Way to start off with SPX. Wow. 2 big cards so far tonight. And then we got a rookie card here at the back. We've got Z Buell. And the rookies are, of course, very similar to the base. It just says rookies on the right-hand side. But there we go. Boy, you folks are a tough crowd here tonight. You must have one eye on the NHL games in play here in the playoffs and one eye on the break. 2 massive cards and almost no reaction in chat. Okay. I see where your priorities are. Hey, I don't blame you. If Montreal is your team or Buffalo, I'd be watching too. Okay, we've got a base card here. We've got Dylan Strome. And then we have a numbered card, Matt Boldy. Sweet. There we go. That's out of 599. 169 out of 599. Matt Boldy. This is one of the bronze finite cards. And our rookie is Tristan Lennox. Hello, hello, FMJ76. If you got a name you want to associate with that, please let us know. But thanks for joining. Glad that you're watching here tonight live. We do have a number of people from Alberta in our breaks, which is awesome. Still trying to figure out how that happened, but I am very thankful for it. Okay, we got Nikishkin, and this one's the out of 399. This is 9. Yep, 9 out of 399. That one is the silver. And then we got a Connor Bedard. Just so it's a silver parallel. Okay, I was going to say. All right, silver parallel Connor Bedard card. 8 in the whole box. There we go. We got the Stanley Cup. That's the 34.5 pound one. And there's Patrick Kane. Our rookie there, Brady Martin at the back. Let's take a closer look at this card. It is a see-through card, so it is an well, I don't know what you'd call that. It's a PETG card. like a clear cut, not acetate. It's a clear cut card. Is it clear cut on all sides? Nope. It is a piece of plastic. It's opaque on this side of the card, and then the Stanley Cup it's translucent. These are really cool. So 34.5 pound, of course, that is the weight of the Stanley Cup. And then we got Patrick Kane there, one of the all-time greats, definitely the greatest American, one of the greatest American players of all time. There we go, Stanley Cup, Patrick Kane. There's our base, and in behind that we got a game film there, and that is Cole Caulfield. In behind that we got a Charlie McAvoy. That's just a silver parallel. Yes, it is. And the game films, very cool. They're like the old school slides, and so if you hold that up to light, you can kind of see it. If I put a white background in behind, there we go. Cole Caulfield on the game film. Cool looking cards. I like these ones. All right, curious folks, we're just over halfway through our box of SPX. What are you thinking so far compared to previous year SPX? How are you liking? And I went back to the cards in this orientation last year. All of the cards were the horizontal cards for SPX. I was not a fan of that. Glad to see them going back to this. Oh, we got a die cut here. And it is a Gabe Perreault Rookies Hollow View. And again, they're gone some tech cards here. That's kind of cool. There we go. Put a white background. And you can see how that just pops. That's a pretty cool card too. I like the insert. And then we got Jimmy Snuggerud on the rookie there on our table. This is our rookie card for the pack. Jimmy Snugs. Two packs left here in SPX. Base card, and another one of those Hollow View rookies. This one is Noah Ostlund. And on the back, our rookie is Tristan Lennox, which I thought we got in one of our earlier packs. Did we double up on him? Let's put a little white background behind that so you guys can see the card. Cool one. All right, last pack, SPX. Zach Werenski base. Oh, that's a cool looking card. Oh, blue 2 with the Sharks. Could it be? It is Michael Misa. We will take that, folks. That is a 4 out of 50. Michael Misa. And this is one of the grand finale cards. Wow, that is sharp. Again, camera probably not doing that justice in the way that it shimmers. That is a cool looking card. Wow. All right, hats off to Upper Deck. I'm actually really impressed with what they did to, in my opinion, revitalize SPX, because the last several years of SPX they just weren't good. Our rookie here at the end, Ottavainen. Overall, what a box. That Trevor Linden card is absolutely phenomenal. We got a out of 10 auto Trevor Linden, got a short print out of 50 Michael Misa, one of the hot rookies of the year. We did get a Stanley Cup of Patrick Kane and the game film. A couple of die cuts here as well. Solid box of SPX. There we go, Jim. I got the teams in the upper right-hand corner. That should help you out, figure out which one you've got. We'll jump right into credentials. Sorry, just needed a quick drink there. All right, on to credentials. Also, brand new product and a complete rejig of credentials as well. This is another product that tends to be one of the lower end products. You got SPX, you got Credentials, Synergy, Trilogy. Those were all products that kind of were right near the bottom of the run of Upper Deck products. But I think they've really done a great job with Credentials this year as well. And there's some nice products cards to be had out of here. Of course, this is the home of the debut ticket access. Those are the big chase. Getting a hard sign auto of some of the key rookies, like a Schaefer, for example, would be super awesome. And if you check on eBay sold, and look at some of the Credential cards, you'll see that there's quite a few that are up there, breaking the $1,000 American mark or close. And so with this one, we're going to get 6 cards per pack. There's 8 packs in a box. I don't know that you're guaranteed an auto in a box. Not sure. There's also the Provision cards, which are cool. Really, really like those. Hopefully we'll land one of those. They're neat looking. All right, here we go with Credentials. So there's our base this year. Really sharp looking base cards. Again, much better job over their traditional base cards. There's our first insert, Nico Hischier, Defined Success. Nice looking insert. There's the back of that one. Then we've got an access point. This one is Adam Fox. And a couple more base cards. It looks like we're going to get 2 insert cards in each pack. Oh, that one's being a challenge to open. Oh, got something shiny. Standing on Their Head. That's a beautiful looking card, folks. The way that they've designed that. Wow. That's a nice looking insert. All right, what's the shiny one? We've got Sparks of Greatness. And we got a Matthew Schaefer. I'm going to see, is this numbered? Nope, it's not numbered. It looks like the Sparks of Greatness is number 24, so at least 24 of those on the checklist. That's a big card. Anytime we hit a Matthew Schaefer insert in his rookie year, and with the kind of sparkly on that one, I like it. We'll take it. Here we go. Schaefer. We got a Michkov and a Brady Tkachuk base. And we got a Connor Bedard. Sensational Youth. And in behind that, we got a Demidov. Debut ticket access. Wow. Okay, hold on. I was going to show the back of that Bedard card, but let's focus here on the Demidov. We got a Demidov debut ticket access. This is a red parallel, numbered 153 out of 249. Big hit there for Montreal. Of course, that's not the auto, but it is a debut ticket access, and it is a numbered card of one of the hot rookies of the product, Evan Demidov. All right, let's look at the back of that Connor Bedard card. Oh, that's pretty cool. Sensational Youth. There's a Lane Hudson base. And we got a Defined Success there. We got Marchenko. Oh, there's our auto. And it is Tyson Forrester. With a terrible looking auto, by the way. I'm not a fan of his autograph. There's a bunch of players right now that's kind of the look of their auto. And have you noticed Matthew Schaefer has changed his autograph? His auto was very blah. Take a look at some of the more recent cards on eBay of his, especially the Credentials. If you look at his debut ticket access on eBay, check out his autograph. He's actually got a full auto now, and it looks nice. So somebody had to have had a chat with him and maybe got an autograph coach or something like that, but it looks good. All right, so we got our auto, and again, I'm not sure if they're guaranteed in a box or not. I'd have to go back and double check that. Okay, we got a front row talent, Zach Werenski. I'm really liking the finish on, or the look of these cards. We had one from a goaltender earlier, and it's a similar look. They're sharp looking inserts. In behind that, we got a PD debut ticket access. This one is a silver, so it's 324 out of 999. That's just the base and debut ticket access. And somebody did point out that on these, it looks like there's a print line right here on most of these cards, the debut ticket access of this print. I've seen it on a few other cards as well. It's also on the Demidov that is behind us there. You can see that print line there as well. Okay, we got another sensational youth. This one is Z Buum. We have a 79 out of 199 Shesterkin. This is a blue parallel. Couple base. All right, we got Nick Suzuki, Matheson. We got a Defined Success, Austin Matthews. We got a clear cut ticket access. This one is short printed 76 out of 99. This is Yanni Gourde. You can even see that print line on the clear cut. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not a print line. Maybe that's just the way the cards are. Can you see that, like right here? Hey, nonetheless, we've got a short print, clear cut ticket access. So not a debut ticket access, just a ticket access. And a couple base cards there. We got Minchkov and Celebrini. Last pack here out of credentials. Curious folks, thoughts on credentials? It definitely gets a much improved vote from my standpoint. I think this is a product that is much, much nicer than past years. Got Jake DeBrusk. Another blue credentials. That's the 148 out of 199 Dylan Guenther. And a couple of base. So out of that product, I mean, we got this one here, which is the red debut ticket access. So it's a rookie card of Demidov, numbered 153 out of 249. So red parallel. We got the Sparks of Greatness, Matthew Schaefer rookie card. And a Tyson Forrester auto. Those are the big three cards, I would say, out of there. We did get this clear cut as well, the ticket access of Yanni Gourde. Let's say we could put that debut ticket access up there. And let's put our Forrester auto on the corner. All right, let's do another giveaway. This time was heating it up throughout the season. Unfortunately, was off for a little bit, but there we go. Connor Bedard. I'm going to do a Connor Bedard. This is a retrospective from his days with the Pats. It is a CHL card from 22-23. And so this was obviously before he hit the NHL. But we do have a Connor Bedard die cut retrospectives up for grabs. Just do exclamation point join. No purchase necessary. Just got to be watching tonight's break here live. Follow what everyone else is doing and chat with the exclamation point join. While we were waiting for folks to enter the drawing, let's talk about next week's break. This one is a banger, folks. We are going to have 7 boxes of some pretty premium stuff here, and 1 Matthew Schaefer Young Gun. So we are guaranteed a Matthew Schaefer Young Gun in next week's break. That will, of course, be randomized amongst all participants. We're going to have 1 box of 25-26 Series 2, so possibly a second Matthew Schaefer Young Gun. We've got a 25-26 Series 1. That's the Demidov Young Gun year. We have the brand new released 25-26 O-Pee-Chee Platinum. That's coming out this coming Wednesday. We'll have that in our break. That is one of the premier products of the year. It's going to have a number of the different rookies from the 25-26 class. Always a fan favorite. We have the 24-25 stature. That's the dual rookie year product. So you can have a rookie Bedard or a rookie Celebrini out of that product. We have a 23-24 Premier. That's Bedard's rookie year. Premier is one of the nicest sets of cards, if you ask me. Definitely rivals the Cup in terms of some of the just sheer beautiful patches and autos that you can get in the product. And then I've got one box of the fall or the Spring Expo Gong Show Reloaded repack. And so this is similar to Clear Cut, where you open it up, you get one card inside. It's a premium product. These are ranging between, I think it's $3 or $3.50 Canadian for a box. And they have a full checklist on the Gong Show website, so you can see all of the potential cards that are in the Gong Show Reloaded box. So if you go to Gong Show Reloaded, you can see the entire checklist. These are, I don't know if they're still available. They definitely sold out at the expo, but they might still be available on the website. Not positive. That one, incredibly low price here, folks. $75 a spot, or $70 for 3 or more spots. I suspect this one's going to sell out really quickly. Oh, I also forget EX2000. It's in there too, which, by the way, not a great product from 23-24, if you ask me, just because of some of the quality control. However, there are some big hits in that product, and there are some really nice cards. So at the price point that it was selling, which was like $400 plus, absolutely crazy. But you can now pick these boxes up for about $150. Not a bad buy at that price range. So anyway, check out next week's break. It is live up on the website. Go ahead and grab your spots before those are gone. Okay. We are doing a draw here for this Connor Bedard retrospective. I'll give it about another 10 seconds or so for entries on that one. We'll do our draw, and then we're going to head right into SP Game Used. All right, no more entries, folks. Our winner, Mark McDonald. Congratulations to Mark. Mark, I am not positive if you're in tonight's break or not. If you are, please just let me know. I'll add that to your cards. If you're not, then please reach out to me at info@maritimesportscards.com, or reach out to me on Facebook. Just send me a message with your address, and I'll get that card off to you. Congratulations to Mark McDonald. Okay, on to, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. We're going to do SP Authentic next. We're going to save SP Game Used to the end. We're going to do 23-24 SP Authentic home. Future Watch Auto. Connor Bedard rookie year. Big chase here, folks. Okay, Mark's in. Perfect. Thanks, Mark. I will add that to your existing cards. All right, SP Authentic. Definitely a boom or bust kind of product. This is an expensive product to get into. And, you know, the inserts are okay. The big chase is the Future Watch auto cards. All right, there's our base. And hey, right out of the gate, we hit and Nikolai Ehlers auto card. Beauty. We will take that, folks. There we go. And an Ehlers auto. All right, let's move Patty Kane over. Big hit right out of the gate. We also have a freshman focus right behind that of Matthew Nyes. That's his rookie card. We have a limited Jake Gensel, and then some more base. Spreading out the love here tonight. We got an auto so far for Philly, an auto for Winnipeg, an auto for Vancouver. We got a Misa rookie short print card. We got the deluxe from the Penguins. We got the debut ticket access from Montreal. Definitely spreading it out. So far, so good. Hey, freshman focus there, Hugh McKing. We have a pageantry, Mike Medano, a little bit of a throwback there. Got a Riker Evans on the limited Future Watch and some base. Green freshman focus parallel. Pageantry, David Perron. Cole Caulfield limited. And base cards. Of course, the other man on the front of this package, Adam Fantilli, started having a really good season there. He's definitely coming on. Quite impressed with his play. We've got the Evolve. So we got Kevin Fiala from left wing, and interestingly enough, what is this card? So it's ending in LA. We did also say that the cards would be the player on the, I can't remember what side now. He's currently on LA, so that's where that one's going. That's not an actual card with left, right? Oh, Andy Moog, another throwback there on the pageantry. We had a Mike Medano earlier, and there's an Andy Moog. Look at the goaltending equipment. Like, look at those pads and how skinny. My goodness. No wonder it's so hard to score. Now, we got Logan Cooley on the limited Future Watch. Freshman focus, Korchinski. We've got a green numbered Future Watch of Samuel Bolduc. This one is numbered 110 out of 199. So it is one of the limited, but it is the green parallel instead of the base red. Spectrum FX, Tage Thompson. So that's one of the redemption cards. It's like a bounty card. So if you go to upperdeckbounty.com, there it is on the camera. You would scratch the code there, and then you can enter the code. Although at this point, it would not be worthwhile doing unless you're getting all of the Spectrum FX cards. There's probably still a bounty that you can get, but it'll be a low tier bounty. All the big prizes have been already claimed, so you're best to not scratch that or sell it to somebody who's trying to fill the set. Or if you're just a Tage Thompson fan, keep the card. We got a Ty Cartier on the freshman focus blue and a Coppinen on the limited Future Watch. We're down to 4 packs left here. We did get another auto, and it is a true Future Watch auto of Walker Duehr. So there we go, the true Future Watch out of $9.99. So it's a $7.99 out of $9.99. Walker Duehr, the Calgary Flames. Not, folks, guaranteed a Future Watch auto in a box of SP Authentic. So we will absolutely take that. Definitely an up-and-comer for the Calgary Flames. There we go. Walker Duehr, another autograph. All right, I'm going to put that one over here, moves Nikolai Ehlers away, and we'll take down the Stanley Cup. Nice big hit there for Calgary. Ooh. Goes with another signatures, like curated signatures. I'll set that one down. We'll come back to that one. I did see what team it is. I don't know the player. Okay, we got a blue Evolve, Patrick Kane for Detroit. A pageantry of Logan Cooley. And a limited Future Watch there of Delgazzo. We got collaborations. Calgary Flames. Matthew Poitras on the pageantry. And Sebastian Aho on the limited. All right, let's take a look at what we've got here. I'm going to take the base cards off the back. So we got 3 base cards there at the back. I'm going to take the last card here. So we've got our limited Dylan Larkin. One more off the back here. It's our freshman focus, Adam Fantilli. He was a big name from 23-24, right up there with Bedard. Bedard, of course, being the top tier. And it says here that we have got a curated signatures. And this one is Dawson Mercer. Nice hit there for Jersey Devils. Beautiful on-card auto, numbered 85 out of 99. Man, we are hitting some nice autos tonight. And as I said earlier, spreading out the love, not all from one team. Lots of folks going home with some autos. So much so that we're going to remove the Demidov red debut ticket access. There's a nice box there of SP Authentic in the books. One more box here left tonight. However, I also have some bonus packs. I did pick up a bunch of loose packs at the Toronto Expo, and I'm going to throw a few of those in from time to time. Not always in our breaks, but from time to time I will. This one is a pack of 2021 Allure. Going to send all of the cards from this pack, so base cards and regular cards from this pack will go home tonight. All right, there's the base. We got a Riley on the base. Palmieri. Oh, we got a rookie. Gabe Velarde rookie there. Nice shine going on. Oh, we got a red. We got a Kirashev red rookie. I don't have the names of the... Oh, it does. Red Rainbow. There it is. I was gonna say, I don't think they've started putting the parallel names on in that year, but I guess they did. And then we've got a Mikey Anderson with the NHL logo all the way around the outsides. That is another rookie. This one is the NHL Shield 2005 parallel. And then we've got a Ryan Getzlav base card. So that's a pretty decent loose pack. We'll take that. We got 3 rookie cards. One of Mikey Anderson with the NHL Shield 2005. We got the Red Rainbow of Kirashev. And then we got the base rookie of Gabe Velarde. And then I've also got a 2007-2008 Fleer Ultra. And again, I'll send the base from this pack home with you guys tonight. This one may be a little bit challenging to a little stuck together here. I'm just going to try to loosen them up a bit. Okay, starting off with Patrick O'Sullivan, LA Kings. We got a Zetterberg, Detroit. And we have a rookie card here. This is Colin Fraser. Colin Fraser rookie card. We've got a Thomas Bostanek and a Phil Kessel. Phil Kessel before the hot dogs. Oh, that was kind of fun. Hopefully you enjoyed the throw in there. A couple loose packs. All right, before we get to our last box here tonight, I do want to talk about our... Oh, we got one more draw. One more draw. Okay, this one. Again, sticking with the hot rookies. Macklin Celebrini. This is his Flair card. So this is from the brand new 25-26 Flair Hockey. Beautiful cards, by the way. These are super thick. Awesome sheen on them. Really nice finish. Well done by Upper Deck. Exclamation point join to enter into the draw for this card here. Yeah, no purchase necessary, folks. Just got to be watching live here in order to win. As soon as we finish the draw on that one, we'll get into our last box of the night. 24-25 SB game used. Beautiful Macklin Celebrini 25-26 Flair card. I'm hoping that Flair will come down in price, but it may be an actual shorter print product. And if it is, I don't know that the price is going to come down. I do like the product. I'd like to buy more of it, but I think it's a bit pricey for what you get in the box. I love the base cards. They're gorgeous. But in terms of the various inserts or possibilities, it may be a little overpriced of a product, in my opinion. What's that beauty Habs card? That Habs card is a card that I picked up yesterday, actually, from a gentleman. Did a deal with him, and I had to show it off. It's a quad, a premium material card there with a Carey Price, Nick Suzuki, Brendan Gallagher, and Jeff Petrie, all labels from their jerseys. So it's all tags, and it is a 2 out of 2 card. So a pretty cool card. I will have that available at some upcoming shows for sale. I've decided I'm not going to keep the card. I am going to sell it. And so at the upcoming show here in Moncton, which is happening, let me just throw that back up here. Happening on Saturday, May 23rd from 9 until 1 p.m. There's the Hub City Sports Card Show. If you're in the area, stop in on that one, free admission. I'll be there as a vendor. And then I'm a vendor the very next day in Quispamsis, New Brunswick, which is just outside the St. John area. If you're in and around the New Brunswick area, I would definitely recommend hitting up one or both of those shows. They're actually both quite good. All right. Give this another 30 seconds or so for entries in the Macklin Celebrini draw here. So we got a card that you can win. Just do exclamation point join like everyone else is doing here in chat. Okay, no more entries, folks. Our winner is Craig. Congratulations to Craig going home with the Celebrini. And on to our last product of the night here. 24-25 SB game used. Collect 4 hits per box, including autograph memorabilia and tech cards. 1 pack per box, 9 cards per pack. I will send the base cards home from SB. Game used here tonight as well. One of the big chases, of course, are the draft day marks. But there are some really, really sick memorabilia cards that you can get as well in SB game used. It's been a while since I've opened one of these, so I'm not positive of the order of the cards, so I'm going to do my best to slow roll this and not ruin the big hit right away, but it could happen, so bear with me if it does. There's our base card here. We've got a Braden Point base. It should be another base card. And it is Rob Blake, a little throwback there. LA Kings. I'm going to go right from the back on the next card. We got an auto. Tage Thompson. Sweet. That's a nice name to get on a auto. Tons of autographs in tonight's break. That is for sure. I think there's even an auto I didn't put on display. I'm pretty sure we had another autograph. That's it's in the pile here, I think, to my right. A really nice Tage Thompson auto. There we go. We will take that. Jeez, I'm going to take down the Michael Misa rookie. I'll set that one over there. Make room for that card. Okay, let's go. I don't know. We'll go next card down here. Oh, I got 2 cards here. That's all right. We got an authentic rookies there, Cameron Butler. And in behind that one, I got 3 cards. In behind that one, we got a Roman Yossi. That's a red parallel. We have an authentic rookies, Gage Gonsalves. And let's go from the back here. Another authentic rookies. Oh, it's a jersey. So we got a Pierre Dubé, pardon me. Pierre Dubé. I keep saying that. It is Pierre Dubé. And it is a jersey card. And this one I think is, or should be, an all-star. And yes, it is. So it's a banner year all-star card. We got a Leon Draisaitl. So it does say that you received a trading card with a piece of decorative banner certified to be the upper deck as having been used by the National Hockey League during events of the 24 NHL All-Star Game. So this is from one of the banners at the All-Star Game. There we go, Draisaitl. And our last card here, goaltender, Jeremy Swayman, jersey card. So the big hit was the auto. I did blow that. I didn't save it right to the end. Sorry about that, folks, but we did get a nice hit in that box. The Tage Thompson auto. And we got a Jeremy Swayman jersey, a Leon Draisaitl banner, and we got the Pierre Dubé jersey as well. And then a few base cards here in our SP game used. Overall, wow, look at all the autos here tonight. We got some really nice cards. Super happy with it. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's break. If you are enjoying the content here at Maritime Sports Cards, please do consider giving the video a thumbs up, as well as subscribing to the channel. It does help out with the YouTube algorithms, in addition to making sure you are alerted to any time that I go live. If you haven't checked out my latest video, I did show off some of the pickups that I got at the Sports Card Expo a couple weeks in Toronto. And I do want to preface that, no, I am not super wealthy or anything like that. Some people have reached out and said, it must be nice kind of thing to have that kind of money. I'm like, no. I bought these cards as an investment to then sell at other venues. So I am a card retailer. I do set up at shows all the time, so I'm always picking up cards that I think are a decent deal and putting them out there. Some of those cards that I picked up are mine and I am going to keep, but a large percentage of those I picked up as an investment, and we'll turn around and sell them at a future show. So hopefully I'll see you at a future show. Hopefully I will see you at next week's break, which, by the way, is happening next Thursday, May 21st. We're going to have 7 big boxes, actually. We got the 25-26 Series 1. That's the Matthew Schaefer Young Gun year. We've got the 25-26, sorry, that's Series 2. Series 1, we also have 25-26 Series 1. That's the Demidov rookie year. We've got a box of 23-24 Premier. Bedard rookie year and Premier, which is an amazing product. I love Premier. We got 24-25 dual rookie class. That's a Celebrini and Bedard rookie product. We got a 23-24 EX2000, also Bedard rookie year. A brand new 25-26 O-Pee-Chee Platinum being released this coming Wednesday. So that should be a really hot product. Platinum's always a fan favorite. We've got the Gong Show Reloaded, which is a repack. This is a 1 card per box, and typically a pretty premium card. So I'm pretty excited about that and opening. And then we're also randomizing 1 Matthew Schaefer Young Guns. So somebody definitely going home with a Schaefer Young Guns in next week's break. Those are $75 a spot, or $70 if you're buying 3 or more spots. Hopefully, again, I will see you next week. Thank you very much for being the best break community out there on YouTube. Thoroughly enjoy your participation and presence in our breaks. Can't thank you enough. Peace out. We'll see you next week.
Maritime sports, we breaking the heat. Sean on the mic, pulling grails from the street. Crosby, Mick, David, Bedard on the rise. Great White North where the legends collide. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name. Crack packs, drop facts. No fakes, all stacks. From the Great White North, yeah, we run them tracks. Yeah. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name. Crack packs, drop facts, no fakes, all stacks.